Welcome, little adventurers, to Everbloom Fables. Today's story is Asher and the Panther. After a long day of work, Asher returned to his room, weary and quiet. The sky had turned dark, and sleep soon carried him away. That night, Asher had a troubling dream. He was alone on a small boat, tossed violently by a stormy sea. The winds howled. Waves crashed around him. A monstrous wave rose high and swallowed the boat whole. Asher sank deep beneath the water, struggling to breathe, arms reaching for the surface. With a gasp, Asher woke. Morning light streamed through his window, but his heart felt heavy. Disturbed and shaken, he hurried to find his master. "Master, I had a dream. I was drowning," Asher told him, his voice trembling. The master listened intently, then placed a hand on Asher's shoulder. "Dreams can carry warnings," he said gently. "Be careful in the days to come. And Asher, if you believe in God, keep praying. No matter what the trouble is, He will save you." Days later, the master traveled to a nearby town, leaving the household in the hands of Berek. Berek was a stern and prideful man, never fond of Asher or his closeness with the master. One morning, Berek summoned Asher. "Go gather wood from the forest," he ordered. "Shall I take the donkey?" Asher asked. "No, go by foot," Berek replied coldly. Asher knew the forest had been dangerous lately. Rumors spoke of a wild animal lurking there. But he obeyed. As he walked into the woods, the master's words echoed in his mind. "Keep praying." So Asher prayed quietly in his heart. "Lord, walk with me." Deep in the forest, he found a dry tree and began cutting branches. When the bundle was ready, he started back home. Suddenly, a rustle, then a rabbit darted past. Asher froze. Something wasn't right. From the corner of his eyes he could see a shadowy shape behind the shrubs and the trees. A panther. It stared at Asher with piercing eyes. He turned and scrambled up the nearest tree. The panther followed, climbing swiftly. Even though Asher was afraid, he tried to be courageous and used the small saw to scare away the panther. But the panther was swift. It backed off, and then lunged towards him. Asher closed his eyes, clung to the branches and whispered, "Lord, I know you are with me now. No one else can help me, only you." At that very moment, thwack! An arrow flew through the air and struck the panther. It tumbled to the ground with a heavy thud. Asher opened his eyes and saw a man on horseback, bow in hand. "Come down," the man called. Shaking, Asher climbed down. He dropped to his knees before the stranger. Thank you. Stand up, boy," said the man with kindness in his voice. "I see God's favor on your life. Be strong. One day you will serve the king's army." Asher looked up in awe. "Who are you, my lord?" The man smiled. "The king calls me Caleb." And with that, Caleb turned and rode away through the trees. Asher stood still, overwhelmed. The Caleb? The mighty commander of the kingdom's army? Tears welled up in his eyes. He fell to the ground and whispered, "Thank you, Lord, you saved me." When he returned home, he shared his testimony with everyone. They gathered together and praised God for his great deliverance. Today's Bible verse for the story is, "For I am the Lord your God, who takes hold of your right hand and says to you, 'Do not fear, I will help you.'" Isaiah chapter 41 verse 13. In today's story, we learned what it means to trust in God for help. Thank you, little adventurers, for watching Everbloom Fables. See you again at the next story.